Hey everybody, how you doing? Great to see you. Welcome to Beatle Brad's channel. Guess what? We've got an exclusive thing that I heard today on Breakfast with the Beatles. So as it says in one of the Beatles song, I heard the news today. Oh boy. Wow. What news Beatle fans have been waiting to hear for years and years. There has been so many things that have been coming out from Magical Mystery Tour, Hard Day's Night, Help, Complete Beatles, documentary, the anthology, so many different things, but the speculation and Yellow Submarine, almost forgot that one. See if you're paying attention. And for years, everybody kept saying, well, what about Let It Be? What about Let It Be? Well, today the announcement was made that they finally are going to release Let It Be on DVD, and they're going to add extra footage. So I am thoroughly excited. As a Beatles collector, I've got Let It Be on DVD, but I am looking forward to the fact of having a good, clean copy. This copy is really, really good. I had it on VHS, but, you know, like a lot of us, we pitched our VHSs, and it was kind of dumb for me to do that. I do have a bootleg VHS copy. But this is exciting. But I'm looking forward to not only the movie, I'm really looking forward to seeing if it's going to be complete. There's speculation, there's talk back and forth. Is the argument with Paul and George going to be in the original one that they're going to release coming up? I do not know. There is talk that they're going to pull it and they're not going to put that in because they want to keep the Beatles kind of clean and kind of nice and not arguing and fighting and all that kind of stuff. But that kind of shows the breakup of the band and the whole thing. I think they should keep that in there. Now, if they take it out, that's going to be kind of a pain and a big mess up, I think. But they're also going to release exclusive more outtakes, which I've got this, and like I said, the movie, and a whole lot more. I've got at least 7 to 8 hours worth of outtakes. But this has got a lot of really cool, good outtakes. They do a lot more stuff on this. A lot of the outtakes are not that great, so I'll be interested to see what they pull and what they do, because the original outtakes themselves, most of them are in black and white, and even though George Harrison's singing or Paul's singing, the camera's on Yoko and John. So even though Paul's over here singing, the camera crew's videotaping John and Yoko, and you don't even see Paul or George or whoever's singing. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that, because a lot of that was just not going to be kept. But Let It Be, I'm really excited. I'm probably sound like I'm out of breath, but you know, I've been pulling stuff together because I'm all excited, and I wanted to show you some of the stuff. You know, like the Japanese copy of Let It Be, which is just excellent. Really, really good sound quality on that. Just fantastic. But there, for years and years, I know I'm talking too fast. I need to slow down. I'm just excited. I'm finally glad to see if they're going to release this album. Because there's been so many things like this that we had to put up with for years. And this is a 2-album set bootleg of Let It Be. Them in the studio and that kind of stuff, like I said. So it'll be very interesting to see what they come up with. Here's the song listings on that. I'll let you pause on your own on that. Like I said, it's a 2-record set. I could just go through just a whole lot more of just showing you bootleg after bootleg. I mean, like this is, a lot of this is Let It Be stuff as well. This is an excellent kind of Abbey Road Let It Be outtakes. This is a great Let It Be outtakes. Got a lot of neat stuff on there. And then this one's really good. There's not an awful lot of complete songs on this one or the other one that I just showed. But just the fact that they're going to come out with Let It Be next year probably. My guess is 2020. Because that'll be the 50th anniversary of Let It Be itself. trying to get this, of Let It Be itself coming out. So the excitement and the speculation of what they're talking about, and they said they'll keep us posted on Beatles channel, the XM station, the Beatles station. They'll tell us more about this coming out. So this is a huge, huge, big deal for us as Beatle fans, as collectors, as movie people, of finally getting Let It Be. I've heard about this last year. Actually, I was the very first one. I spoke to one of the Apple Corps people last year, and I heard about this in the works last year, that actually the whole thing is done. It's just a matter of releasing it. This Let It Be, they've got all the film footage. They've already got everything completely done. They've got all the bootleg album stuff that they're going to put on for the album. That's all done. It's just sitting in the can, basically, for the anniversary. The guy from Apple Corps and actually Capitol that I spoke to, and this is in late 2017, really, when I talked to him. And I said to him, well, how much more do they have to do? And he said, it is in the can. It's done. It's like Abbey Road. Abbey Road is completely done. They got a little bit of cleanup to do on a little bit of things here and there for Abbey Road, and that's done. And they should be done with that probably pretty soon. So they're really ahead of themselves. They had so much information on Let It Be that it's... they had a lot to work with so that they could get it done quickly. So it was really a pretty easy project to do for Let It Be. Now, I asked him how many CDs it's going to be, and he wasn't too sure, or how many vinyl or anything like that. He wasn't too sure. He said to me, I don't want to release all of that of giving you information, but he said it definitely will be a very nice box set. Now, my guess is, since we had the White Album and we had so many CDs of that, possibly it may be one more CD than the White Album. Who knows? It could be the movie itself, which is come out as one DVD, and then we could end up with another hour's worth of outtakes. I hope it's more than an hour. I really do, because if it's just an hour, what a pain that's going to be. Because seriously, as Beatle fans, there is, like I said, I've got in my own collection 7 to 8 hours worth of video. I was contacted to do the Beatles anthology, and I should have helped out on this, but I didn't get contacted. I wish I did. But I guess we'll just have to see what it's going to come out as. But for right now, I'm just excited to tell you about the news about Let It Be coming out on DVD. So get ready. Start saving your money, everybody. It's going to be an expensive 2 years that are coming up on the Beatles, this year and next. So start saving. Here it is, 2019. Save, save, save. All right, everybody. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody.